Hi all, today we can discuss about next portion of transaction and concurrency control mechanism. We had already discussed about the transaction and its properties, what you mean by serializability, what you mean by lost update problem, inconsistent retrieval problem, etc. based on some examples. Then next one we had already discussed about the concurrency control. So there are three mechanisms to implement this concurrency control. That is lock-based mechanism, timestamp mechanism, and optimistic concurrency control. Why we are going for this optimistic concurrency control? Because we need to overcome the problems of lock-based mechanism. Then what are the disadvantages of this lock-based mechanism? Actually, this lock-based mechanism, it will create some overhead in transaction, and it does not support any concurrent access to shared data. Also, it will create some deadlock mechanism in the transaction. So this will need a deadlock prevention mechanism in a transaction. Also, it will reduce some concurrency severely. So also this lock mechanism, if you are doing cascading aborts, the locks cannot be released until the end of a transaction. Okay, so these are the problems of a lock-based mechanism, concurrency control. So we are moving on to this optimistic concurrency control mechanism. For that, each transaction has three phases. One is read phase, second one is validation phase, and the third one is write phase or update phase. So read phase is otherwise known as a working phase, and second one is validation phase, and the third one is update phase or write phase. Okay, so the working phase or read phase means in which all the operations of a transaction is done here. ഒരു ട്രാൻസാക്ഷൻ്റെ എല്ലാ ഓപ്പറേഷൻസും പെർഫോം ചെയ്യുന്ന ഫേസ് ആണ് വർക്കിംഗ് ഫേസ് ഓർ റീഡ് ഫേസ്. ആഫ്റ്റർ ദ റീഡ് ഫേസ് it will move on to the validation phase. So what do you mean by this validation phase? Validation phase means validating or verifying the operations or the working phase. That means whether there will be any conflicts occurring in the operations or not. If there is any conflicting operations in the working phase, the transaction will be aborted and will be rolled back or restart. Otherwise, it will commit the transaction. So, validation phase il ella operations conflicting operations ആണോ അല്ലയോ എന്ന് ചെക്ക് ചെയ്യുക, വെരിഫൈ ചെയ്യുക. After that, if there is any conflict in the operations, then the whole transaction will be aborted. Okay. ഇനി ഒരു conflicting operations അതിലില്ല എങ്കിൽ we can commit that transaction. That is actually doing in validation phase of a transaction. Third phase is update phase or write phase. Whatever operations we had completed in the working phase and whatever transaction or whatever operation is validated, all the changes in that operation must be recorded permanently or in a permanent storage or in a particular database. So after the transaction is committed, all the results, all the operations results should be updated or it will be written into the database or the permanent storage. That is actually happening in update phase or write phase. So there are three phases of a transaction: read, validation, and write. It will be otherwise known as working phase, validation phase, and update phase. Okay. So for the validation phase, we use read-write conflict rules. So there are mainly three read-write conflict rules. If two transaction is there, TV and TI. If TV is write and TI is read, that means the operations in a TV transaction V is write and operation in a TI is read. Then the rule must be TI must not read objects written by TV. TV write ചെയ്യുന്ന ഏതെങ്കിലും ഒബ്ജക്റ്റിനെ TI read ചെയ്തെടുക്കരുത് after it is committed. Commit ചെയ്ത് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ മാത്രമേ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ update phase കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ മാത്രമേ read ചെയ്തെടുക്കാൻ പാടുള്ളൂ. Read write means TV must not read objects written by TI. Then write write conflict means TI must not write objects written by TV and TV must not write objects written by TI. If any of these operations is overlapped or occurring in a particular transaction, then there will be a conflict. If there is any conflict in the operations of any transaction, the whole transaction will be aborted and will be rolled back. That will be done in validation phase of a transaction. Clear? So you can see in this figure, this is a validation phase of a transaction, T1, T2, T3. There is an overlapping of transaction. So T1 and T2, you can see after the update phase of T1, validation is doing in T2. So there is no overlapping. But between T2 and T3, there will be an overlapping between the validation phases of T2 and T3. So you should validate all the operations in a validation phase. If there will be any conflict occurring in a operations, you should abort that transaction. Otherwise, we can commit that transaction successfully. Okay. So there are two types of validations are there: backward validation and forward validation. Backward validation means it checks the transaction undergoing validation with other preceding overlapping transaction. Okay. Validating the transaction with other preceding transactions. That is actually backward validation. And forward validation means it checks the transaction undergoing validation with other later transactions which are still active. So that is known as forward validation. So these are all about optimistic concurrency control mechanism. If you are implementing concurrency control in an optimistic way, we have to divide the transaction in three phases: read phase, validation phase, and update phase or write phase. Also, you should follow some conflicting read write conflict or write write or read read conflict rules should be followed in validation phase to implement optimistic concurrency control. Thank you.